And sometimes we refer to it as multi-generational trauma or transgenerational trauma. But the guiding principle here is that it's trauma that echoes across generations. It starts with what I like to refer to as an index trauma, or a structure or sequence of traumas that start said intergenerational processes, and it can have effects, different kind of effects on our biology, on our environment, on our attitudes, on our emotions, on our psychological well-being and our psychological distress, and it can be passed on by parents to their children, and so on and so forth. And it's not just about the biology. I think that's a really, really important point to make here. A lot of people assume that intergenerational trauma is this kind of passing on of genetic traits or changes in the DNA. It's not quite the case, which we're going to get into throughout this discussion this evening. But it's really important that we understand. Think of a pebble in a lake or in a little stream or a pond, right? There's a ripple effect. Intergenerational trauma doesn't work in a linear way. It kind of goes across the generations. You don't have to have directly experienced the index trauma or index circumstances to be affected by it, but also it affects us biologically, emotionally, psychologically, and there's a number of different things it can affect that will then continue that cycle.